What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and I just briefly wanted to talk about how good the Fallout TV series is on Amazon. I just finished up the last episode today, and I was genuinely blown away by the show and how good it is. And I think it may be the best video game adaptation of all time, in my opinion. I know the Last of Us TV show exists. I really love that show. But the only gripe I had with The Last of Us, it's pretty much the same exact retelling of the game. You know, pretty much identical for the most part. There's a couple things that were different, but it was pretty like if you knew what happened in the game, you knew what was going to happen in the TV show. With the Fallout TV series, as far as I know, this is a completely original story, which Todd Howard did come out and say that he does consider this canon in the Fallout universe. So who knows if we'll ever see anything like that in the video game, like if they ever reference the TV show and the characters. But yeah, it's incredible. I've beaten Fallout 3 and 4, and I'm not the biggest fan of the Fallout series. And to be honest, it may, now that I've played through Starfield, it may be I just don't like Bethesda games that much anymore. Obviously, like, I loved Skyrim and I loved Oblivion, and maybe the fantasy level is why I loved it so much. But when it comes to like shooting in Fallout, it's not that great. And then obviously the issue that a lot of people have with the Bethesda games is when you're talking to somebody, it has that awkward like transition into the person's face and you're just staring at them. It's very awkward and not very like it kind of takes you out of the game a little bit, to be honest. But anyways, back to the TV show. It's incredible. I love the fact that they, like, half of the story was the main character going out. Obviously it's much like a Fallout story where the dad goes missing and you have to go, or gets kidnapped or whatever, and the main character has to go out and try to save him. So it focuses halfway on halfway on her story, halfway on the ghoul's story, like in his backstory and kind of what happened. Although we didn't get exact closure of what exactly happened at the end, but I'm sure we'll get more information in season 2. And then obviously the story of like the vault itself, the story keeps going back to, the brother that got not left behind, but he stayed in the vault, and kind of learning the deep, dirty secrets of the vaults. And man, I guess I forgot how awesome the lore of Fallout is, just with every single vault being some sort of like experiment and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm so glad that this show was made, because again, the lore and the story of Fallout is so awesome and unique. And while I enjoyed getting that stuff out of the games, I just didn't enjoy playing them as much. So I'm glad the TV show is made. So if anybody, and this show is on Amazon Prime, if anybody has not seen this show, I highly recommend it. Whether you're a Fallout fan or not, you don't need to know any of the backstory. Obviously, knowing the lore helps, because you can recognize certain things. But I feel like they do a pretty good job explaining what's going on. And they, like most apocalyptic things, my favorite thing is like the 0 day when you see the bombs drop. I thought that was a really cool part of the show. So yeah, I highly recommend it to anyone. It's 8 episodes. They're about an hour or so each, give or take. So not a huge investment. And I think the story is great. I think it's a really awesome original story, and definitely look forward to season 2. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to kind of briefly talk about my thoughts on the show, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.